Hey Steelers Nation! We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. Last year, the Philadelphia Eagles brought in a running back who revolutionized their ground game, propelling that part of the team to the top of the National Football League and leading them to the Super Bowl. This year, the Pittsburgh Steelers are following a similar path. However, instead of seeking a running back in free agency, they decided to opt for the draft, selecting a running back from the University of Iowa, with the expectation that he will have a similar impact on the offense as the Eagles running back did in the past. It is crucial for you to pay attention, as I believe the new player has a strong style of play that mirrors the one we saw from the aforementioned player, and the Steelers are hoping this will translate into good performance in the league, creating a similar effect to what happened in Philadelphia. Now, before we dive into the main topic, it's important for you to express your excitement about the journey of this new athlete here in Pittsburgh. I'm quite excited. I believe he fits perfectly. Let's discuss the reasons why I like him today. First, let's take a look at how the Steelers' ground game was in 2024, with two primary running backs on the field. Unfortunately, they weren't very effective. Their rushing attempts per game ranked them 6th in the league, while their rushing play percentage placed them 4th. In other words, there was a clear intent to run the ball, and they really made an effort. The problem is success didn't follow, as they finished 25th in yards per carry, 24th in EPA, which was negative for rushing, and 28th in success rate. Therefore, the numbers show that their ground game performance was unsatisfactory. One could argue they were among the 5 worst, or even the 10 worst. The reality is the Steelers had a weak running attack in 2024, which affected overall offensive efficiency. The 28th place ranking in success rate confirms that their ground game was ineffective. The key point here is that the Steelers faced struggles with their running attack in 2024. This situation often put the offense in difficult positions. Under the leadership of a coach with a well-defined philosophy, the offense seeks to establish a strong running game. In my opinion, 2 main issues contributed to the challenges last year. First, the offensive line didn't perform well as a blocking unit to create the necessary opportunities for the attack. Second, one of the main running backs didn't fit the intended offensive scheme. The lack of synergy with that player stemmed from his profile as a power back. He is a more robust athlete, capable of moving defenses, and while I appreciated his commitment, his skills didn't align with what was needed in an outside zone scheme. In this type of scheme, a running back needs exceptional vision to find the lanes and the ability to change direction quickly, accelerating through openings. He simply didn't have these traits. And while that's acceptable, it ended up proving to be an unsuitable combination for the Steelers last year. A common, although incorrect, comparison arises because both players share similar physical attributes, leading some to suggest that the new running back is the next big name for the team. One analyst even made that comparison. But upon watching their tape and understanding the differences, it's clear they are very distinct runners. My report on the new athlete reflects this impartial analysis, and it was composed before his selection by the Steelers. I'm impressed by his physique. He has a strong build. His long run speed is also admirable. He clocked an impressive time, and I will talk more about his speed soon, but it's remarkable how he surpasses the line of scrimmage. His vision is exceptional, likely the best among the running backs drafted this year, and he has a well-developed playing strength, making him a formidable presence. The speed is truly remarkable. He posted a 4.57 time, and we'll soon discuss his performance over longer distances, but his performance is notable just when crossing the starting line. His perception is exceptional, likely the best among the competitors. He shows impressive strength, making it difficult for defenders to bring him down in the open field. Regarding ball security, there were no fumbles, which is crucial for the coach who values consistent ball control. On the downside, he does rely on a tactical scheme. He doesn't have the best acceleration or agility, so he truly needs to be in a system that allows him to build speed, get his feet on the ground, identify a cut line, and then advance to the secondary and tertiary levels of the defense. While he's not the standout in the passing game, his teammate excels in that area. When evaluating a player who fits perfectly into the team's offense and its goals, he represents everything the team was hoping for last season. His height is similar, but he also provides the vision that was missing from the other player. His ability to make explosive plays and hit top speed once he gets through the field is impressive. Don't be misled by just the time he posted. Many looked at 4:57 and thought it wasn't fast. However, performance data shows that he was clocked over 22 miles per hour multiple times last year. Running at that speed is like reaching a higher level. Once he hits the secondary and tertiary levels of the defense after passing the line of scrimmage and building speed, he becomes one of the fastest running backs in the class, moving like a freight train, weighing over 220 pounds. There are few who have reached that speed in games, according to performance stats. Starting with a remarkable burst, he stands out as one of the fastest running backs in this draft class, charging toward rivals like a freight train, weighing over 220 pounds. It's important to emphasize that very few players on the team were able to reach 22 miles per hour during a game, according to advanced stats. He becomes a threat on big plays due to his ability to escape defenders, even weighing over 220 pounds. This ability to generate explosive plays in a running scheme has been something the offense has lacked for a long time. Especially if the offensive line develops as expected, he has the potential to shine right from the start. Concerns regarding the offensive line, which remains a significant challenge, are understandable. The coach's performance has been unsatisfactory, and the tackles have struggled in recent years. As for the player, will he be able to stay healthy? The concerns are valid, but there is faith in the development of these young athletes, and it is trusted that this unit has what it takes to become a truly effective group. The prospect of the left tackle has yet to play in the position. When on the field, he's simply impressive. There are other athletes who are also solid. The plan was always for one player to have this offseason to grow and develop, so by his second year, he could be the starter. There are great expectations for him, and his performance last season was very promising. So it is believed that if this offensive line does indeed evolve, it could become a standout group. There's a lot of talent, and if this line stays cohesive, you better watch out, because it's believed that he will have one of the best rookie seasons among all running backs in the league. I am convinced that this offensive line, if they continue to develop, holds the promise of becoming a formidable group. They have considerable talent at their disposal. Should this offensive line stand its ground, prepare yourselves, as I foresee that KJ will deliver one of the most remarkable rookie seasons among all running backs in the entire National Football League, owing to his seamless fit within the offensive strategy. Now, let us explore what Caleb Johnson shares in common with a prominent running back. I'm not implying he is that athlete. Rather, I want to emphasize a shared characteristic that could greatly influence Caleb Johnson's journey with a particular team. Before we dive deeper into that, let's take a moment to consider an exciting opportunity for sports fans. This platform enables you to turn your sports expertise into rewards simply by downloading the application at no cost. With a large community of users, this platform has made daily fantasy sports available to all. You just need to predict whether a player's performance will exceed or fall below a specific benchmark for a chance to win. You can immerse yourself in your fantasy activities throughout the season and even leverage your playoff insights to earn tickets to significant basketball series. Each lineup you assemble grants you entry into a draw that could offer you and a companion a premium experience during the championship. Upon signing up, you can instantly receive a bonus after submitting your initial lineup. Winning isn't a requirement to claim this bonus. It is assured. Furthermore, there are ongoing opportunities that could lead to substantial rewards, including exclusive discounts on player projections to elevate the value of your lineups. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers made a stunning trade that has left the football world in disbelief. In a bold and unprecedented decision, the Steelers agreed to trade their star linebacker TJ Watt to the San Francisco 49ers in exchange for quarterback Brock Purdy. The news broke early this morning, and the ripple effects are already being felt throughout the league. TJ Watt has long been the cornerstone of the Steelers' defense, a player whose presence on the field has transformed Pittsburgh's defensive unit into one of the most feared in the NFL. As the reigning NFL Defensive Player of the Year, Watt is known for his relentless pass rush, his ability to create turnovers, and his leadership. His departure from Pittsburgh comes as a major surprise, especially given his deep ties to the team and the city. Over the past several seasons, Watt has been the face of the Steelers' defense, earning numerous accolades and setting franchise records. However, the trade is part of a larger strategic shift in Pittsburgh, where the front office is looking to reshape the roster to better align with the team's long-term goals. On the other hand, Brock Purdy, the young quarterback who led the 49ers to the NFC Championship game last season, has shown immense promise. Known as Mr. Irrelevant after being selected last in the 2022 NFL Draft, Purdy shocked the league with his poise, accuracy, and ability to perform in clutch situations. His meteoric rise has been one of the most captivating stories in recent NFL history, and his move to Pittsburgh signals the Steelers' desire to find a long-term solution at quarterback. The trade is not without its risks, as Purdy is still relatively untested over the course of a full NFL season. But his potential has certainly caught the attention of Pittsburgh's front office. The reaction to this trade has been nothing short of explosive. Fans and analysts alike are struggling to comprehend the reasoning behind such a drastic move. The Steelers are known for their defensive identity, and trading away a player like TJ Watt could be seen as a betrayal to the franchise's legacy. However, the Steelers have made it clear that this trade is part of a bigger picture, one that involves finding a quarterback who can lead the team into a new era. Meanwhile, the 49ers are now in possession of one of the league's most dominant defensive players, which bolsters an already formidable defense. Watt's presence alongside Nick Bosa creates an almost impenetrable defensive front for San Francisco. The 49ers, who were one step away from reaching the Super Bowl last season, will now have an even stronger defense to complement their already potent offense. The acquisition of Watt further cements San Francisco's status as one of the top contenders in the NFC for the upcoming season. For both teams, this trade represents a significant shift in strategy. The Steelers, historically a team built on defense, are now placing their faith in Purdy to lead the offense into the future. For the 49ers, the trade adds another layer of depth to a defense that already had the potential to dominate. As the season progresses, it will be fascinating to see how this bold move plays out and whether it will lead to long-term success for both franchises. The NFL is buzzing with speculation, and this trade is sure to be a topic of conversation for weeks, if not months to come. Will Brock Purdy thrive in Pittsburgh? Can TJ Watt elevate the 49ers defense to even greater heights? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, this trade will go down as one of the most talked about in recent NFL history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.